Let me feel your love again. Cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Let me feel your love again. Cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name.
Let me feel your love again. Cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name.
So I am going to stand right here. Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here to tell you guys a little bit about my tattoos, okay? The one that you didn't see because my hair is down is my back, so I will show you what my back tattoo looks like, okay? Okay, so the reason for this video is because my son is 13 years old, and about 8 months after I gave birth to him, my first son, I did a competition, which I don't compete anymore, but I did a competition and I loved Inked magazine. I didn't have this many tattoos, and I did my first photo shoot ever, and I snail mailed my pictures into Inked magazine because I wanted to be in it. Fast forward 13 years later, and they are doing a contest. So I entered into this contest because I can be on the cover of Inked magazine, but I can also win $25,000. Now, here's the reason why. The main reason is because I would love to display my tattoos. I did a video probably about 9 years ago explaining my tattoos, so I'm not going to go too much into detail on it, but almost all of them mean something. Okay, so right here I have the Twin Towers because I was there. The Phoenix is the burning bird, which is rebirth. That's literally, I had a nervous breakdown after this. I will also say I'm doing a podcast. I'm in the middle. I just started it. So the link to the podcast is here, and you can kind of hear my whole story. So if you wanted to go and just listen and drive and hear my story, it's the second podcast. And then I've done a few other ones after that. So I kind of tell my story about what happened. These are the signs of all the people that have impacted my life, whether it was in a negative way or in a positive way, which has ultimately led to positive. Then my whole back piece is for my first son. It's got the fire sign, the water sign. It's got with fire and water makes smoke. And my son is an air sign. It's got his name in it. It's got me and Christian's sign. It has an Italian sign, so you could see at the bottom, and it means protection. So it's all about the protecting my son. I try to be as beastly as possible when I'm in the gym. So I got the lion on my butt, cherry blossoms. I got these flowers symbolize, again, rebirth. And coming out, taking what you learned from your life that negatively impacted you and turning it into a positive, which is literally the epitome of what I've done with my life. And then there's a lot of other ones. I also have another one down here. These flowers, they have Italian symbolization with the Italian flag, because I'm Italian. And then this one on the bottom, which is for my second son, who is adopted, who is also autistic, and there's a reason I'm telling you guys that. My son with autism. Somebody corrected me on that one. And it's basically like a silhouette of my older son protecting my lower son, my younger son. It's March 4th. His birthday is actually June 3rd, but he was legally ours on March 4th. So that's just a small little piece of my tattoos. Originally, I will say, I did not believe in marriage because I just saw a horrible one growing up with my parents. So this butterfly was supposed to mean F-U marriage. I didn't want to get it on the ring finger because people would think that I was actually married. But then I met my husband and everything changed. I never wanted to have kids because I felt like I was never really given tools on how can I raise a child the right way when I survived my childhood. So, whole nother story. But here is the reason why I wanted to do this. Number one, because I want to display the history of me. I believe that tattoos are, of course, an art, and I display my life on my body. I also wanted to enter into this because of the prize money, which that will absolutely help me. And anybody that follows me on any other one of my social media platforms, you guys know that, I've been a personal trainer for 20 years after the nervous breakdown. And I literally have been through so much in my life. But fast forward, 11 years ago, my husband and I opened up our own studio in California. So I'm originally from New York, moved to California in 2005. We opened up our studio in 2010, and we closed our doors and moved, and now we're in Nevada, and we are loving life here. Both of my sons are in private school. My autistic son is getting speech therapy and will eventually be getting behavioral therapy. He doesn't need occupational therapy, which I'm very happy, even though that was in his original diagnosis. So he's obviously progressed a lot. But these are things that I have to pay for out of pocket, because unless he was in the public school, which they would cover it. So my insurance company, there's a deductible, and I'm not trying to literally give you guys a sob story, but having to literally start my successful, both me and my husband were basically booked in California, and now we have to start all over again out here. It's been quite a change. We had to move, we had to pay somebody to move first our house, then our gym. So that $25,000 will help my family in a lot of ways. I'm not one that, I don't wear jewelry. I mean, my tattoos are my jewelry. I don't like gifts. I like memories. So my family, we get memories for each other. So I hope you guys like this video. Please go to the link in the description and vote for me. And the reason why I'm putting this video out now is because I'm in the quarterfinals. So there's a group, there was all these different groups, and I passed 25, 15, top 10, top 5, first in my group, and now I'm in quarterfinals. So as of right now, because this video is not going to come out for a couple days, I don't know how well I'm doing, but I would love to win and make it to the semifinals. So I need you guys to vote. Votes are, and then keep it going. So when, the law of attraction, when I win, there's semifinals and then finals. So just need you guys to help me out here and vote for me. Also, I hope you guys are enjoying all the new videos that I'm putting out and the consistency of the videos, trying to put out a combination of workouts and stuff like that. And then I will also say this. That posing was like not at all practiced. I mean, I just take pictures once a week so I can see my progress. And I'm actually going to be doing PJ from Blackstone Labs because I'm a sponsored athlete. All my sponsors are down in the description, so you guys could check it out. If you have questions about anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me. But PJ, who partially coaches me, I do my own training, I write my meal plan, and then he edits it based on like what I write out and what he notices. So that's why I do my pictures. So PJ said, you know what, I'd love to add a little flair to your posing, and show people that, you're a mom of two kids, and that you have a busy life, you own a business, you keep yourself in shape, and here's a little flair. And so I am going to be doing a posing session with Jen Strobo, and very excited about that. That's actually coming up next week. I don't know if I'm going to film that, but maybe what I'll do is a follow-up, and I'll do a comparison. I'll save this video and I'll go side by side so you guys can see how much better I'm going to get once I actually practice. And again, it's not because I ever want to get on stage, because I don't ever, and I will never, ever, 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 but just to kind of add a little sass to it, because, I have a lot of muscle and I got a lot of tattoos, but I still want to keep myself as feminine as possible with my long hair, my lashes, and all that stuff. So again, I hope you guys like this. Please go vote for me. Subscribe to my channel. Share my videos. You could share this one if you like. Share any other one. And keep the comments going. I'm loving them. And that's it. Love you guys.